think we're done. I'm so happy we are.
Did you hear the new Knives Out cast?
Oh, no.
With Daniel
Wrapping up in the kitchen.
Onion.
Oh, we gotta turn on the refrigerator and the air.
Wow.
So, a little bit of our setup here in the kitchen for the last scene. There we go.
Who else did I hear?
And of course, the director.
It's star-studded.
That's a good man right there. Boom for his wife. Boom for his wife. That's a good man right there. He booms for his wife.
We have special occasions. Boom, booms.
Well, yeah.
I don't know about that. The Interludes Podcast,
a Pure Lighthouse production. This episode is brought to you by
A DJ Saved My Life. It's the latest upcoming ebook by yours truly, Valarie Johnson. To experience a preview of the book, visit our website today. It's a heartfelt tribute to the healing power of music and the therapeutic potential of podcasting with all the ABCs of podcasting rolled into one. Reserve your ebook copy today. The Interludes Podcast, also brought to you by join us at the Empowered Podcasting Conference in Charlotte, North Carolina from June 28th to the 30th. It's the ultimate gathering for indie podcasters to learn, grow, and connect. Don't miss Valarie Johnson as a featured speaker and moderator. For more details, visit empoweredpodcasting.com. See you there.
And now, all the way from the south side of Chicago, give it up for your host, Val, the Voice Johnson.
It's been a quiet hiatus for me in the early part of 2024. I've been eagerly anticipating the release of my book, the ebook, A DJ Saved My Life, into which I poured a lot of energy to produce something truly well crafted. Initially, it started as an idea to assist beginning podcasters, but my writing mentor suggested that I include my own story as well. The story of A DJ Saved My Life is deeply intertwined with the inception of this podcast 4 years ago. Wow, I can't believe it. It's been 4 years. The process of working on the podcast and pulling everything together began as early as late April of 2020. During the lockdown, many of us were trying to figure out our next moves, and then partnering with a wonderful journalistic partner like Michael Womble really helped me write, produce, and edit the first episode of the Interludes podcast myself. At the time, it was stated that Interludes, a Pure Lighthouse production. A lot of the productions produced for this platform are Pure Lighthouse productions, but now I changed the title from Interludes, a Pure Lighthouse production, to the Interludes Podcast with Valarie Johnson. Back then, it was straight Valarie Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Valarie Johnson, and this is Interludes, my natural born name. There have been so many changes in 4 years. And actually, there was a lot of changes in just the first year in 2020. But reflecting on what has happened has made me grow stronger as a podcaster and a person. And also, I've had to dig deeper to share more and more about my life and what it means to be a podcaster and an influencer in this world. One of the challenges for me as a podcaster has been the fight for consistency and having someone to keep me accountable for releasing an audio podcast every Wednesday for the Interludes podcast platform. As I've stated, so much has changed since 2020. Back then, no one, including myself, was going out, so there was a lot of time that could be spent editing and producing a podcast. But now, I'm thriving in the live space where podcasts are created live with no editing and production done beforehand to present to an audience. I've definitely have mastered that on a couple of platforms, including Clubhouse and YouTube. But now it's time to go beyond and do more. As I seek out more speaking opportunities in person, I'm excited for this coming weekend. I will be a speaker at the Empowered Podcasting Conference in Charlotte, North Carolina, the first of its kind for independent podcasters. How exciting to be able to share the highs and lows of podcasting with other fellow influencers and podcast leaders. My platform is still growing, and in 4 years, technically, we're still a small podcast with a little over 20,000 downloads and about 1,000 fans that come at any given moment to cheer us on our different platforms. So this is very exciting. I get a chance to share what I love to do on a weekly and sometimes daily basis. The future of this platform is the production of it. This is probably going to be one of the last few podcasts that I actively edit and produce before releasing. Allow me to say the editing process is fun. However, my time needs to be budgeted in a different manner. As I think back, the very last podcast I produced for this platform was to promote and talk in detail about the book, A DJ Saved My Life. And in fact, that's the intro video for our main podcasting platform on YouTube called Interludes, a Pure Lighthouse production. It's been fun getting to know my clients and sponsors and future clients and helping them get started with their podcasts. I look forward to becoming more of an expert as well as a trainer in this space. To give a little history, I've been thinking about starting Interludes or something along those lines for well over 10 years. I found the old notes. But for it to come to fruition right in 2020, just when the world had quieted down enough for me to think quietly and say, let's figure this out. Let's go forward and see if this podcast can happen. And it did. And so I'm so grateful for these last 4 years. As I continue to reflect on the time spent, I'm excited to share more guests and also more topics surrounding music and movies. And of course, that feature film or short that I would love to do. Michael and I talked about doing a film while he was still around in the area. We actually had a couple of podcasts in our second and third season where we discussed making a film. Well, that desire has been reawakened. Now, in part 2 of this, I want to talk about Karla Braithwaite, who has been an inspiration. Recently, I helped her on the set of her short film, Katti and Mr. Patti. Interestingly enough, it was great to take a little bit of a break from my podcast and some of the platforms to help her with her film. Here's a little clip of us on the set. So I'm on the set with Karla, and we're like
Having fun. Technical difficulties. This would be a DIT problem on a feature film set. We are not feature film, we are micro budget, and so you got to deal with it yourself.
So, isn't she beautiful? What is she? She's a black, right?
You're so funny.
She's a black camera.
You're just so silly.
She's so beautiful. Yeah, man. The filmmaking bug has sparked again. What's funny about doing a short film in someone's home is that you keep thinking, okay, where exactly will the camera be set up? Knowing how organized Karla was made the filming experience just great. I was grateful to be there along with one of her dear friends, Stephanie, who was a script supervisor, and also her husband, Curtis. Myself and Curtis, we alternated roles but stepped up in every single way so that Karla could be the director as well as the cinematographer for many of the shots. Karla has collected a lot of equipment over the years she's been wanting to do a short film, and now she gets a chance to flex her writing and editing skills that she's been developing for over a decade. Karla, who is a friend to the show and former guest during November for National Epilepsy Month, has really inspired me. We are so grateful that we got a chance to spend time with her, and it has inspired me to get started on doing a film short. She's planning to release it sometime soon, and the fun thing is that I get an Internet Movie Database credit based on the work I did on the film. Wait a minute, so what did I do? Yes, I was a camera operator as well as an audio person with a boom mic. I don't know exactly how that'll be listed, but all I know is it'll be great to have another credit on IMDb regarding films and television. Well, I'm excited for this upcoming year of the Interludes podcast. I say get ready, because we're going to take things to the next level. Starting to do this show live on Wednesdays is going to be the fun part. And I will be setting up a live stream for this podcast starting next month. Please tune in and let us know what you think. Join our Facebook group, the Interludes Podcast, and then we'll also be starting another Facebook group and LinkedIn group for all beginning podcasters who are a part of the course, Find Your Voice. For the folks that'll be taking the courses and starting their own podcasts, it's going to be exciting for that to happen, as well as the upcoming release of the ebook, A DJ Saved My Life. I'm Val the Voice Johnson, and this is the Interludes Podcast. Next time on the Interludes Podcast.
Because my heart's desire was to honor God with my creativity. And this was the platform that God had me in. Because again, it's not about me. It's about being a servant of the Lord to help the people.
Chicago-based actress and all-around creative Tracy Brooks on the next The Interludes Podcast. The Interludes Podcast.
Original concept by Valarie Johnson.
Interludes Extra Talk on Tuesdays sports segments produced by Tony Thompson.
Original intro and outro music produced by Kendall Nesbitt.
The Interludes Podcast, a pure Lighthouse production.
This episode is brought to you by
A DJ Saved My Life. It's the latest upcoming ebook by yours truly, Val the Voice Johnson. To experience a preview of the book, visit our website today. It's a heartfelt tribute to the healing power of music and the therapeutic potential of podcasting, with all the ABCs of podcasting rolled into one. Reserve your ebook copy today. The Interludes Podcast, also brought to you by, join us at the Empowered Podcasting Conference in Charlotte, North Carolina, from June 28th to the 30th. It's the ultimate gathering for indie podcasters to learn, grow, and connect. Don't miss Val the Voice Johnson as a featured speaker and moderator. For more details, visit empoweredpodcasting.com. See you there.
To subscribe to our YouTube channel or join Interludes Facebook group, visit the website linktree/PeerLightMedia. That's linktr.ee/PeerLightMedia.